Hey everybody, seeing as it's the first week of December, what better time than now to release my, I think it's all September and October report about my websites. So again, I'm going to do a screen record, but I wanted to jump in and do the little intro. It was definitely an interesting month. And then right after this, I will publish my report for November. All right. Here is my September and October blogging update. I made this presentation a while ago, so I apologize for being late getting it out. So in September, I had 534 web clicks, which was super exciting. To break 100 was super exciting, and then very quickly I broke 500. And people talk about growth kind of not being linear, and definitely saw it in these months because in October, I had 1,820 web clicks. That's like more than triple. So super exciting. Definitely, I have some of the newer articles that I've published starting to work their way up in the ranks, and they're showing up on Google and getting lots of good traffic. So the page views, okay, you'll notice that my graph is not very pretty, and that is because I realized halfway through October that I had a problem with analytics. So I ended up just switching over to the new kind of analytics. I don't want to say the name of it because I'm going to get it wrong, but you know, the new one. So that's why my graph isn't very pretty. I will do like a year in review, first year of blogging video where I will dig through and try to get the numbers as accurate as possible. But there was just a lag there where neither of my where my analytics code stopped tracking. I don't know why that happened. That was like the old kind of analytics that just stopped working one day, and to fix it, I just went with the new one. So the things that I learned in that process was that I had a double code in a plugin that I was using in the back end of WordPress. And so, yeah, I just don't even look at those stats. So then ignore the stats. So there are just stats that matter and stats that don't in this point in the game. I only have so much time and energy, so I have to just focus on what I can focus on. So I stopped looking at a lot of the things I had been looking at, and I just really focus on what articles are doing well to help me find keywords for this new site. I am going to work a little harder on original images because I know that that's becoming more important. I think I probably have a lot of spelling errors in this presentation. I also learned about the site colon function. Chris from Niche Site Safari is the one who showed me this in one of his videos. And going forward, I think that's just a cleaner way for me to keep track of what I have published. Now, I have a smaller site. I think we're at a total of 91 articles on this site, so it's easy for me to do it that way. Of course, with a larger site, it wouldn't work as well. So I had been having some indexing issues, and I had shared that. I do feel like I have a fix that's working for me. So I changed the URLs. I go to the quick edit option on the back end of WordPress. If you go to the posts page and under the title of the post, a couple options come up, and edit will bring you right to like Gutenberg and everything, but quick edit just opens a window on that page. So I just go to the URL and I take out a couple words, and I have been tracking this in a spreadsheet, and I notice that every time I do that, when I check, the article has been indexed. So I actually haven't gone through and fixed all of them, because the ones I still haven't fixed are some of the articles that I published very early on, and I just don't think I have a chance for ranking for them, so I have not messed with it. Guys, that might be like totally insane to some of you that I have articles that I know are not indexed, that I know I can fix, that I'm not fixing, but I have such limited time to work on the website. I have to focus on the one thing. And the one thing for me has to be content. So when I only have an hour to 2 hours, I wake up, I do usually check Ezoic to see if I've made money, and then I just write. It's really all I have time to do at this point. So because, October. So in October, I made $24.13. So October was my first full month on Ezoic. It was exciting. It's the first money I've gotten from the site. Super big deal. September, I made $1.49 on Amazon, and in October, I made 31 cents. not a lot of money, but this is really the first time I've made money. So that, I mean, it's a milestone, right? This month, I did, in this space of months, September and October, I did some things I had never done before. So September was the Content Warrior Challenge, or maybe it was October, but in that time, I published a lot of content. I figured out Ezoic. We hired a writer for the second site, which I'm going to publish a video hopefully later this week. I recorded it today. About our second site. And on our second site, one of the things that we have done is hire a writer. It's scary because we're spending a lot of money on content, but it does seem there's a lot of good reasons why we did it, and you can watch that video to find out. I am getting better at keyword research, even though it is still obviously a very foundational skill that I'm going to continue to get better at. My publishing velocity has definitely increased. Before, it was really difficult for me to get 10 posts published a month, and now I think I'm usually doubling that. I mean, I'm in Amelia's MEGA accountability spreadsheet, and that's super helpful, and it also gives me a record of what I have done, and I'm definitely improving. So with the second site, I started working with my husband. I did not think that this is something we would really be able to do. Like, my husband is the opposite of tech savvy, but it has done two surprising things for me. So first is accountability. I get a lot more done because someone is watching. My husband wakes up with me and we write articles together. He even wakes us up sometimes in the morning. And because both of us are thinking about it, it's just more productive that way. We also have, it's more exciting, right? Because we both know why we're doing this. So working with a team for me has always been better than working alone. Thank you a lot for just being here and for commenting and for engaging with my blogging journey. It is really hard and really lonely, and I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.